Hey guys, it's Isaac here, back at it with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why you should be deleting social media and how I was able to overcome this addiction of just wasting time on nothingness, right? So I downloaded social media originally when I was maybe like beginning high school, let's say between like the ages of 12 to 13. And I downloaded it because all my friends had it. I think I started off with Instagram, then I got Snapchat, and then I had Musical.ly for like a couple years as well too, and all this nonsense. And the reason why I was on it is because I wanted to fit in. And then when I post things, it was to validate like my type of lifestyle and get this validation from external factors, from people I didn't even know, like mutuals and all this stuff, or from people I didn't know. And then I realized to myself, like, as I got into high school, like, what type of life am I living here trying to pretend to be someone I'm not? And that was my break free moment where deleting social media was like, oh my goodness, this is not something that adds value to my life. It's literally a drug that seduces you so slowly you don't even know it. And by the time you look back, you're like, oh my goodness, you spent almost a decade on social media just consuming nonsense. Don't get me wrong, right? Social media can be used in a beneficial way if you're making business out of it, you want to contact people. I mean, I do believe that there's a huge positive upside of social media. But I would say 80% of social media is used for nonsense and just degeneracy, really. You got people selling their bodies on social media. People pay for it. You got people fake, influencing, trying to be rich and all this stuff. And they literally have maybe $50 to their name. So you have a whole generation being misled by nonsense. And for me, it took me years. I mean, another breakthrough that I would say that helped me overcome just deleting social media and completely ghosting people that I just was mutuals with, but I never ended up really talking to them anyways. The people that I, have my number. But to add on to what I was saying was I watched a documentary called The Social Dilemma. It was on Netflix and they probably took it off. But it showed that like your feed literally is like an evil robot that tracks your algorithm, sees what you like, sees what wastes your time the most, and it implements that. So it's literally just a game of who can steal your attention the most. But in order to get your attention stolen, you must be on that device constantly in order to consume other nonsense. So once I came to this realization, I said no, deleted it. And ever since I deleted social media, I've had so much more intimate, like intellectual conversations with people. My vocabulary has improved. I read my Bible, I read books, I study things randomly that, like, if you were to tell me this 5 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, that guy's a joke, bro. Don't listen to that guy. He's off his rockers. But you end up substituting garbage for value. And this drastically changed my life. I find myself more happier. I'm no longer in competition with people because the only thing I got on my phone is YouTube, and it's to educate myself and post these videos, which I love. And I'm actually doing things in my life that I enjoy. Creating businesses, spending time with family, going to church. And I truly do believe if you cannot control yourself it doesn't have to be social media, both anything in life, don't try to pretend like, oh yeah, one day you're going to get over it, because you're not, right? And that's where bad habits get, planted, and then they grow into this wild tree that cannot be tamed. So start early, cut that umbilical cord, cut the roots, do what you got to do, but don't waste your life. Like you guys that are watching, every single person that You are so valuable. I don't care what you've done in your life. The creator of this beautiful world, all right, has a purpose for you, and social media is stealing that from you. And a lot of people will never become the person they want to become because they're wasting their time on their telephone. Whatever you do in life, don't get me wrong, there's times to play, there's a time to laugh, there's a time for everything, right? But majority of the time, you want to be investing it on things that will help you in the future. If not, you're gonzo. So I hope this video helped, and just know it's never too late to change and get a factory reset in your life. Keep at it, boys. Cheers.